Hello everybody in the YouTube world. Welcome to Zero Hard Work. And it's not as bad as it sounds. I'm not unemployed. I just called my channel Zero Hard Work because it is zero hard work to do YouTube. Or isn't it? Now let's see, let's move this microphone so you can hear me better. Right. Now you can hear me. Well, it's been a while. It's been 182 days since my last video, and you guys nailed it with 50 views. But that is because I am not Mr. Beast, and thank God for that. I would sure use his money, but I couldn't handle the pressure he's under for making the videos he's making. He's really, I think he's a great guy. He does a lot of good with his money, but I could sure use some of his money. That's the god-awful truth. Here in Sweden, now the sun is shining and I'm going to work, and I am driving a truck for the Swedish Postal Services. So I don't have a high position work. I'm not the president and making $10 million a month like some people. But I really love my work, and I have to go every day because I can't afford to be home. And that's it. So if I get sick, well, that's it for me. And I'm signing off. Goodbye. But the really funniest thing is that it is my love for YouTube that has keeping me alive, so to speak. So there are a lot of depressed YouTubers out there who think the pressure is too much to make videos. I can't make videos. We have some in Sweden here, Swedish YouTubers that, oh, I only made 50,000 this month. And that's 50,000 kronas. I only made 50,000 kronas on YouTube this year. Oh, boo-hoo, I said. If I made 50,000, I should be so happy. Because that, if you are on YouTube to make money, forget about it. You can't do this for money. You can only do it for your own entertainment, and hopefully some other people who think it's entertaining. But I don't think how much entertainment value it is in this video. But well, you can watch it anyway. And the Swedish Postal Service have changed their wardrobe. So we got new clothes, and it's this lovely color with blue and pink or something like that. And it's because the people's gonna see us better. And it says PostNord on my back. And that's just lovely. I love it. I really love it. Not. I mean, we have quite a bad reputation here in Sweden in some cities. In the city that I work, the customers are usually quite pleased, but there is some customers that are not pleased. I think it's the same all over the world. The post don't get through. They don't get their letters or their parcels or their pallets or something, and they get mad as hell. What I don't understand is we have about, well, millions of parcels every year, and if you take the percentage of those parcels that don't get through, it's a very small percentage. So we don't have it in Sweden here that you deliver the parcels just at the door and leave it on the steps or outside the door because people steal the parcels. And you can see that on YouTube in America or the US of A. And here we hang it on the mailbox, and that's much better, right? because the mailbox here in the village or town, I wouldn't call it the town that I live, the mailboxes are often not right at the door. It's maybe sometimes 50 or 100 meters from the door. So, and there is hanging a parcel, and they don't get stolen. Oh no. Yes, they do. We have thieves here in Sweden too. So, you guys know what I'm talking about. You're ordering something. Oh, I have to have that. And you order it, and they send it, and the post will take care of it, and then they hang it on the mailbox or outside the door, and it gets stolen. Not so often here in Sweden, but it happens. That's life. I don't know in the rest of the world how you guys are doing. Are you making enough money? Are you happy? Because here in Sweden everything is very expensive right now. I shouldn't complain because I have an electric car, or excuse me, my wife has an electric car. I don't have a car at all. So she paid for it and I'm driving it. And you ask me, then you might wonder, oh, he's an environmentalist. No, I'm not. I don't live in that illusion that I'm buying an electric car because I'm going to save the environment. No. I understand that the manufacturing of an electric car is more impact on the environment than actually driving it. So I'm thinking this way. I don't have to refuel it in a gas station or diesel or something like that. So I save the money on my transport or going back and forth to work. So I'm doing this for simply personal reasons. I'm not trying to save the environment, and I'm not living in an illusion that I am very kind to the environment by buying an electric car. No, hell no. Because I have to drive this car for about 10 or 20 years to make an impact on the environment, and this car won't last that long. So then you ask me, what kind of car do you drive? I have a Nissan Leaf, and it's a 40 kilowatt, and I'm pretty pleased with it. And the next question is obviously going to be, why didn't you buy a Tesla? Because I can't afford a Tesla, or my wife can't afford a Tesla. Me neither. Because I'm just I have a regular job. I don't make not much money. And what money do I make? No. The money I make, I often spend on YouTube. For some reason, I like to buy equipment, and that's a bad thing when the YouTube channel's not producing enough money to pay for it. But as I said before, if you're doing this for money, forget it. If you don't have a special niche or something that some YouTubers can find you can call it a glitch in the system, and they do very well. And I like to be, I'm the ordinary man. I have a Swedish YouTube vlog that I call Sweet TV, and in that vlog I promote the real life. I mean, the real life is no glamorous, no luxuries. Well, you can call this car a luxury because not everybody can afford an electric car, but my wife is very good in not buying anything unnecessary, and I am quite the opposite. I buy a lot of things that are unnecessary. proven point. I drink a lot of these. In fact, I only drink these. No water, no milk, no nothing. So, and you can tell, it cost about 120 kronas. That's about $13 or something like that, US, for 20 cans. And I drink between 2 and 4 each day. So you can do the math. If I saved the money on this, I could have bought an electric car. But I choose to drink Pepsi Max. And it's a little bit sad because it's not good for you in the long run. So, as I said, I'm quite the opposite to my wife. I spend money on unnecessary things. She never buys pizza. She never eats out, lunch out, no. She almost never buys any clothes for herself. Or she really does nothing for herself. And that's a bit sad. But it's because of her we can afford an electric car. I used to have a Volvo V50 diesel, and I spent about 2,000 to 2,500 on diesel every month, Swedish krona. And a while ago, the diesel was up to 28 kronas per liter. I mean, in the US they have gallon. So if it costs $1 a gallon or $1.50 a gallon, that is, I think, 4 liters or something like that. So imagine 1 gallon here in Sweden costs about 10 or 11 bucks. Then you can see it cost me 75 kronas to get to work every day. And that's a lot of money. So you can say I'm saving money now, or am I? Of course, it takes quite a while to drive many times to work to get in the cost for what the car cost when we bought it. And that's gonna take a couple of years, I think. But it's a used car. It had been on leasing before, so it's 2021, something like that. So it's been on leasing for 3 years, and now it's almost 4,600 kilometers on the, well, it's not a new car, but it's not an old car. So it's a used car. I can't say I owned, because it's not mine, it's my wife's. So, and I hear that sometimes. Can I use the car? No, I never ask if I can use the car. I'm just taking it. But if she's going to work a couple hours after me, then should I take the electric car? No, it's my car. And that bugs the hell out of me, because it puts me in a lower position. She's high up and I'm low down because I don't have any money. And she bought the car. And she owns the car. I think it's a terrible, terrible position to be in. Not that I mind that my wife is higher up than me, but to tell me, no, it's my car, and embarrass me because I don't have any money to buy a car, that feels awful, I think. I don't like that. But what could I do? I can't do anything. At least it's sunshine in Sweden, and it's not often it's sunshine at this time of year. But now the heat is terrible, like that. And I like sunshine. I can't live without sunshine. So I wish I lived somewhere else that had the sunshine about 300 days a year, something like that. But I don't. Here it's dark from November until March, April, something like that. And the sun finally comes out of the clouds. I know this is not a particular exciting video with everything's going on in my life, but it's a video, and I think you should watch it. And if you're still here after 15 minutes, you are watching it, and I thank you. You know, in Sweden we don't say anything. We are a very tolerant people. Sometimes too much tolerance. The government is now in cooperation with the EU Council, that EU, or what the hell is the name? EU is putting a tax on gasoline and diesel. So in 2027 the gasoline will cost 40 crowns per liter, and if you transfer that 40 crowns, it's about, I don't know, $4 or $5 US per liter. So I say it's $4.50, that's $18 a gallon. And who can afford that? The streets and the highways is going to be empty, except the rich people and me with my electric car. But who knows what's happening in 2027? We might not have an electric car. The battery might be shit or something like that. I don't know. But I think Sweden should leave the European Union, because they make a lot of stupid things there. I mean, just look at the new cars. The European Union said that we should have no lights in the back of the cars during daytime, because it costs more petrol or gasoline to drive it, because you need a generator to generate more electricity for the cars, for powering up the back lights on the cars. So they put a sensor in new cars that makes the back light up when it's dark, but when it's raining and foggy, and the lights won't come on. So I have driven my truck on the highway many times in the night time, and I've been passed by a car that just disappears because it has no lights in the back. And people don't understand this in Sweden. You can drive with the backlights, you just put it on. I do it, and when I turn off the car, well, this electric car, it turns off the lights when you open the door, and the lights are off until you start it again. So I don't understand. That's a stupid thing to decide. But that's European Union for you. And I also said that the bananas must have a curved form, and if it's straight, it's not a banana. I mean, what the hell is going on? I think I'm gonna sit in the European Council and make $100,000 each month or something like that. That would be for me. But I'm still waiting for my opportunity to be a celebrity and move to Los Angeles and have a big house on the hill with a big fat swimming pool and make a lot of money. But we can all dreams. Dreams are free so far. Here in Sweden they will soon tax the air we breathe. And oh, you dream tonight? Well, that'd be 20 crowns. What? Everything is taxed here in Sweden, so I don't know why people want to move here. Oh, that's my colleague. He's going. I'm a bit late for work today. I start in 1 minute. So, but who cares? I have nothing to do with, so I can take it easy. But it's been fun. You have been here when I'm rambling on about things maybe you don't care about and don't give a shit about, because I watch the news a lot and there are many things in other countries that I don't care about. I don't give a shit, because I have enough problems on my own. I don't need other countries' problems. So I just do what I want to do, or do what I do. And one thing is clear: I don't want to work anymore. I mean, my birthday is coming up in 2 months, and I'll be 53 years old. I think enough is. I don't want to work anymore. I don't want to go to work. I mean, last week my shift starts at 4:15 a.m. I mean, that's brutal. I have to get up at 3 a.m. and it's not worth it. And I truly believe if you are living in a country that has more sun, or not the cold and damp we have here in the winter, you will live a lot longer. I mean, a country like UK or England, it's the same there. It's damp, moist. I think if you live in Spain or something that have a more drier climate, you will live a lot longer. Except maybe Los Angeles, because they have too much smoke or something like that. But my dream is to live in a warmer climate on the winters and come home to Sweden in the summer, because the summer is sometimes very nice here in Sweden. I mean, the week of summer we have, sometimes it feels it's just a week or not any longer. But what do you think? Are my mind set right? Are you gonna live longer if you live in a drier climate? Keep breathing the moist and the cold air and the freezing temperatures? I think not. I think you're gonna add a couple of years to your life if you're living in Spain or Portugal or something like that. And I see a lot of people on TikTok that promotes businesses that you can make money on, bitcoins and such things. But in reality, you always need money to make money. But you shouldn't be afraid of trying things. I have tried a lot of things and I'm paying for it still. So if you don't succeed, try again. But you need money, that's for sure. If you're going to sell something, you got to buy something. If you're going to invest in something, you need money. And the only people who make money like that, no, I shouldn't say the only people, but a lot of people make money in a dishonest way, cheating people on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, wherever. And you should never pay for something in advance that you buy. So just be careful out there. Just be careful. That's my advice to you, because I have paid for things and I've never got what I paid for. And if you don't have much money, that is sad. So now I'm at work. So see you next video. I hope you found this video entertaining or not, because it's not entertaining. But thanks for watching anyway. See you next one. Goodbye.